Can you hear me? Can you hear me now? I left to check the light, or not the light, to check the sound. Thank you for letting me know. This happened. Yeah, sound should be working, but I need to know from you. Is it working now? Yes, okay, it's working. Okay, and welcome to the Influencer of Your Business Q&A, and we're gonna talk about the method, the Influencer of Your Business method, where I'm gonna tell you how does it work to be the influencer of your business, what does that actually mean, and what is my program really about. Thank you, Suk, for letting me know it is working. I hope it's also working on Instagram. Hey Flavia, how are you? Nice to see you here. Today I'm talking about the program that I just opened the doors for, the Influencer of Your Business program. It has been such an incredible journey. The past few weeks, I went, in a course of 3 weeks, I have been live here with you with content about branding, marketing, and negotiation every day. So we had a total of 12 free classes plus 3 days in a workshop where not only I brought you the strategy and the methodology, but also I gave you tasks on how to improve your communication, how to use your story as your superpower. We have talked about how much brands are doing it all the time, right? Brands are using the stories of the founders, the story of the people behind the brands, and you have been buying stories most of your life. And why? Because stories, they are the instrument that make connecting and make the chaos become something with meaning, make something that we understand. And we connect with other people, we connect with stories. So that is why I keep telling you the secret to have a successful business, especially if you are a small business owner, is to use the power of your story, right? And when I talk about influence, it's because we are used to that term nowadays. Before, like 10 years ago, there was no influencers, right? Maybe there was, but just the beginning. There was, but just with another name. And what happened is that now we have a name for it. And being the influencer of your business just means that you are the voice, the face, the story, the heart, the soul of what you do. And when you are able to connect the story, when you're able to make people connect with what you do, right? You are able to attract people interested in buying from you. If you check my new Instagram account, I did a bold movement. I will tell you, not something that I was not afraid of doing. I left behind an account with more than 40,000 followers, and I was going to say 100,000 because if I connect Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and the readers of my website, it was more than 100,000. It's a huge community. But I have decided to go from this huge following numbers to start a new Instagram account in another language with another subject. Because What you focus a lot on internet and you see a lot today is people selling or showing hacks, how to get 10,000 followers in 3 months, or any other crazy tricks and hacks like that. But I ask you these questions, I have asked you this question the other day as well. Why you want 10,000 followers? How many followers do you have on your accounts today? How many of these followers are buyers, are your clients? Do you understand? Sometimes you are focused, chasing ego numbers. You are chasing, followers and likes. But that has zero meaning if those people are not real, have a real interest in what you do. So stop chasing numbers, ego numbers, and start connecting with your audience by sharing your story with them. Because it's your story is the only thing that is unique about your business. You can tell me now that you found a really interesting way to drive more sales. You have found like really nice shoes, comfortable. There are a lot of brands that are doing the same thing. So it's nothing unique per se in your business in that sense. What is unique about your business? You, your story, the way you talk about your business, the passion you have behind your business. Let's say, for example, in Sweden, right? There are known to be more than 1 million vegans. We talk about only one, Therese Lindgren. In 2014, she, like many other people, it happens probably every day, she decided to go vegan. But what she did different is she decided to share that story and why she did it and how she did it. How is it to be vegan? How is it to buy only vegan products? How it is to live a vegan life? And she shared that recipes, clothes, and everything around being vegan on her social media. And with that, she built a community behind something she believes in. And that's why she is today one of the names we know in the beauty industry. She launched her own cosmetic, of course, vegan cosmetic brand. And not only that, she's empowered women to be who they are. So she brought together two strong beliefs of hers, and she spoke about it with passion. And that's when I tell you, when you use your passion to talk about your business, about why you do what you do, that's when people will connect with you and want to buy from you. An interesting story, I was the other day recording. I was having an office at Helio here in Stockholm, and I went there to record some videos here for YouTube. And the assistant there for the podcast and YouTube room, I was talking and preparing my cameras and all the technicalities that you need to record videos. And I don't know for what reason, we talk about influencer, and she said, I don't wear makeup, but I buy Kaya products because of Bianca Ingrosso. You see the power of this. And Bianca, today she lives this very fancy lifestyle. There is, I think, back the reality show that she is a part of, or that it's about her. But what she does a lot, if you go to her Instagram, just yesterday I saw she posting how she has been not able to sleep already for 2 nights. She talks to her 1,000 followers like if they were part of her family, her close friends. And that's what people are looking at. They are looking at people that are real. Of course, she lives this fancy lifestyle and she'll be able to post, I don't know, fancy trips and all that. But she also posts the downsides of her life. Because life is not only perfect and beautiful and trips to the Maldives, right? So that's when I want you to understand. If you only post boring sales posts on your social media, look here, I am here, buy from me. My content is amazing, my product is amazing. You see how pushy this is, how bad it is. So that's why I created my program called the Influencer of Your Business program. Why a program and not a course, okay? Because in the course of 6 weeks together, we're gonna have a 6 classes with me live. 2 hours per week, we sit together online, but in a room, let's call it like this, with like-minded female entrepreneurs. And there, I bring strategies, and not only that, exercises to help you craft your story, for you to feel confident to tell your story, for you to be the influencer, the face of your own business. Because nobody will talk with passion about what you do more than you. So that's why I created the influence methodology. It's for you to learn what you can share about your life that will connect with people, that is related with your business and what you do. Because sometimes I feel that your greatest fear is that if you become the influencer of your business, you need to overshare, overexpose, and tell everything about your life, which is not even close to true. Why? When you are the influencer of your business, you take control of the narrative and you choose what is relevant to share, right? You are gonna share snips, clips of your life that are relevant for your audience. That makes you a real person. But it doesn't mean that you need to share everything. You're gonna learn the sweet spot, where and what you can share, what is going to be relevant, and what is going to make you an authentic person for your audience, because you already are. You have your things that you love, right? For me, for example, you know that I'm a quiet person. I love cappuccinos in the afternoon. I like to be home with my daughter or do things with my daughter. I'm Suizo, that I love cheese, that I love eating well, red wine. So you know a lot of things about me. And including Luisa, one of my followers, she talked about my entire story since I left my home in Brazil, my parents' home, to study until I became a solo mom in Sweden and then an entrepreneur here. So, of course, I'm saying the story like in a very, very short version of it. Of course, there are more layers and things to tell about me. But it's incredible to see that how much a person can connect with you and learn from your journey. And that's why your story is your superpower, because every time you share the struggles you had, that you're having, but then how you overcame those challenges, you might be saving time in someone else's life. And time, it's something that you cannot even put a price on, right? So every time you think, why should I be personal and share my story? That's the reason. You should be sharing your story, because your story can save time from someone else's life. And this is priceless. Okay? So, talking about the influencer of your program, the influencer of your business program, we have the influence. So it's actually called influence, and we have the letters, right? The letters for influence. So I is standing for impact. What is the impact your business is making? Your business is probably making a difference in someone else's life. If you are in health, if you are in beauty, if you are in food industry, any industry that you are, it's because as humans, we have those needs. I shared in the first day of Stories That Sell, the pyramid of Maslow. And it shows like the pyramid, it's showing the human needs. And all businesses that we create is because we are solving one of the humans' needs. Of course, you're not solving the humanity needs, right? But a portion of something in the community you are at. So that is where you, as a business owner, needs to feel the confidence knowing that your business is needed and that your business can make a difference. And then the N in influence stands for networking. How many of you feel very, very alone when you start a business? How many of us trying to figure out everything by yourself? How many times have you cried or worried that it will not work? How many times did you feel like, why am I doing this? Why don't I just get a job and be done with it? But this feeling will not happen if you are in the right table, surrounded by the right people. And when you network with other female entrepreneurs, people that are actually pursuing the same dreams as you, you're gonna feel encouraged, you're gonna feel supported, and do you not be feeling lonely anymore. So network is a very strong part of this program, and I have seen with my other students how they become friends, how they become each other's clients, and how they build a very strong bond because they are working together towards a goal, towards something they all believe in. So this is very beautiful. And then focus. How many times have you been lost in your ideas, in your business, and not able to move forward to reach your goals? So here we focus. Every week, I will bring tasks related to communication, to personal branding, to journalism strategies that you can apply so you can learn how to communicate with confidence, so you can learn how to brand yourself the way that will attract more people, but the right people. And focus on negotiations and elevating your skills. And every week we focus on something. There will be tasks for you to achieve. Of course, but I was not able to, something happened. Of course, the program will be recorded as well, and you have access to it for an year. But during the 6 weeks that we do it live together once a week, ideally you're focusing every week on the topic that I'll bring in the class, and then next week you're gonna build the results and so on and so forth. So we focus on what truly matters so you can bring your business to the next level. Gonna talk about leadership. You need to take, as a business owner you already stepped in a leadership role, but becoming the influencer of your own business requires even more that you show that side of yourself. It's not only about managing others, it's about managing yourself. It's about managing your social media in a way that builds trust with people. It's about managing expectations of yourself and other people. So leadership has a very broad meaning. But here we focus on developing your self-leadership and how you are a leader in front of cameras, for people that works for you, people that will work with you, and we work with that as well. So our U stands for understanding. I work with a method called design thinking. And I usually tell my students, life is too short for you to create a product or service that nobody wants. Does that make sense? Why are you gonna spend so much time developing an idea, time, energy, money, in something that people don't want to buy? How many times you felt, but people don't have money to buy this. People don't think there is value for this. There are too much competitors. Maybe it's because you are developing the wrong solution. You're gonna learn how to evolve what you already have, but to connect this with the needs of your potential clients. We do the opposite route. We don't develop business here. We develop solutions for your clients' needs. When you develop a solution, people will just tell, wow, but it's exactly that what I needed. So that's our goal here when I talk about understanding. Then we talk about earnings, because I believe it is not okay for you to have a great product, a great service, to be an amazing professional that I am sure you are, because you have been investing your life in education, in improving your skill, in learning. So I am sure that what you do, you are good at what you do. So I don't accept, for me it's not okay that as a female entrepreneur, you are not yet having the revenue you deserve because of lack maybe of knowledge, confidence for negotiating and putting the right price, the right value of your products and services, and finding people that will truly value you. So we talk about revenue and earnings. We talk about nurturing, right? And this is a part of the business that some people forget. Nurturing is about learning, applying, coming back to the steps again. That's how you build a sustainable business. You need to nurture your voice. You cannot just publish a post and wait for a miracle. You need to keep nurturing the community you are building, the network you are building, the clients you are attending. And learn with me this, the best time for you to sell to a client, it's when they are already buying something from you. And we are gonna learn this as well, not only in nurture, but in earnings, negotiations. Okay? And communicate. Communicate, we are gonna go. I am a journalist, so communication is in my heart. I'm gonna bring you step-by-step strategies used on TV, on newspapers, and today all over social media, in all of the most successful accounts. How you do that? How you talk with confidence, with a clear message. How to make people not only understand, but connect with you. It's not a miracle. It's not a gift. Someone is not born with this. Some people are. But it's like most things, you can learn. And we're gonna touch into that, like strategies, like the lead journalism technique that I have. I'm not sure if we have left the workshop classes, but if they are still on my channel, I can really recommend you to go to class 2, where I teach how to use the 5 W's and 1 H because right there you're going to already learn how to improve your communication. Start talking in a way that people are going to want to listen to you. Then we talk about elevate. Elevating is, if you have, let's talking about, like, your goal maybe is to achieve here, right? But who told you cannot go to here? So elevating is all about scaling, making your message reach even more people, finding people, partners, more clients, elevating yourself as a professional, as a leader. So we talk about maintaining your position as the influencer of your business, but with balance and authenticity. How we make this sustainable as well. And let's go and talk about the program. It's 6 weeks, as I said, with 1 live session per week. It will be Wednesdays or Thursdays. We are discussing it among my students. The classes, they are very practical and hands-on, but we build a very strong community there. Like, I'll bring a topic and you have time to discuss not only with me, but among yourselves, because we have exercises that I prepared in this methodology for you to work together. Because in that room, you build a confidence that before you post something on social media that maybe feels scary, you start posting it and sharing this on our group and with each other. We have, of course, our Q&As. You're gonna be able to ask me questions. And every week you also get some assignments. That is something related to your business for you to bring to the next meeting. So we build your next step together. So the program as well, I put peer-to-peer review, as I said, because the important thing here is that we build a community and together supporting each other. You're not gonna depend only on me, but together you are gonna be able to practice and to support each other and to give feedback to each other. Because I don't pretend I know everything, but when we sit all together, we learn a lot with each other's experiences and knowledge. And that's one of the things I love a lot. And building this community. I have some stories that I love about my students. I will tell some of you about this really soon. Each session will be available, recorded on the platform within 24 hours after the class. Why that? But I had a birthday party, I couldn't attend. Yes, you can see it afterwards, and it will be recorded and you will have access to the classes a year for 12 months. And we're also gonna have a makeup class, because some of you feel not confident to show up because of filters, because of this and that. So we learn some elegant makeup, self-makeup class, so you can feel confident and put together and elevated during your recordings in classes. We have a meta ads or paid traffic class with my meta ads manager, because it's important that you also know how to use the tools, the meta tools, so you can actually reach your clients first. Let's say you have a beauty clinic. You want to get where people are searching for, I don't know, fillers. And then you're gonna have this class as well. And this class alone would cost, you can search, 18,000 at least Swedish kroners, just for a paid traffic class like that. And as I said, most important, the thing I love the most, and I'm gonna tell some stories about my students really soon, is the um, community. So there is an exclusive community for my students where not only, of course, me and my team will be posting and publishing information for you, but you also going to have the possibility to discuss things with each other. Now, to end this last live of this series, this surprise live that I had for you today, let me tell you about two stories that I love a lot from my students. Both of them were teachers, okay? So I like this story because they are both teachers, but with very different business ideas. One teacher, she started a online business school for kids. Very interesting, right? And the other one started a sex shop. Okay, I hope because I said that Instagram is not shutting me down. But so let's talk about Lelia. She is a teacher, as I said, and she had this great idea, especially was during the pandemic she started that. It was a business class for kids. It was a very creative, hands-on class. People would meet the students online as well and develop, like using the creativity that kids already have to build business ideas and products and so on. But it was an idea for making them proactive and understand the world, that they don't need just to study to find a job and things like that. So it was also mindset. And she built a very interesting methodology. The problem there was she only had, at the time, 9 students. It was people that she knew. Some were studying with her because of discounts. And every month, some people would drop out and so on. And it was not a stable business because every month, instead of focusing on building the creative classes and improving the method and developing the business, she was chasing clients, and it was tiring. Imagine, you don't know if you have 3 clients next month or 7 or 10 or 1. It was exhausting. During the program, Influencer of Your Business program, we developed together. I supported her. We had a one-on-one consultation at the time. So I worked with her and we developed a subscription business. So every new client she would have, instead of buying per month, they would have a 12 months contract. Of course, there would be some possibility to end the contract earlier, but ideally don't. Right? But they, in general, would have a 12-month subscription. And not only that, after 2 months with me, so the 6-week program, in this 6 weeks, she was able to also present the business idea to investors. And she partnered with both Lego and Faber-Castell. And this will develop the confidence, the business pitch, and the subscription business model for her in 6 weeks. In those 6 weeks, instead of chasing every month clients and trying to see if the clients would keep going or not, she got 30 new clients with the subscription business, meaning she would have a certain income that she could use, not only, of course, to pay her salary, but to keep building her business. So that is the power of the Influencer of Your Business program. And now let's talk about Fatima. Fatima was an interesting entrepreneur. When she came to she attended like this, a live workshop with me. And when I said I was opening the doors for the Influencer of Your Business program, she told me, but I don't think I am a business woman. I only bought some products, some sex shop products, to resell it. And then first thing I told to her, like, we need to work on your mentality, because that's exactly what a business owner does. We sell products or services. And it doesn't matter if you just bought it to resell, because that's a type of business, right? And so she joined the Influencer of Your Business program. And I suggested to her as well to use the understanding technique, the design thinking technique. Don't create products or solutions based on what you think. Let's develop strategies or solutions based on your client's need. When I ask people, and if I ask you this question right now, who do you think is the biggest clients of a sex shop? Deborah, you're there, Suk. Male or female? In general, if I wait to hear the comments, in general, it is female. Your answer is female. But you're completely wrong. We discovered that during the understanding project we developed together. Why? We think that women are buying, I don't know, the Satisfier, dildos, or so on. But how often do you buy those? Do you buy these once a month, once a year, once every 5 years? When was the last time you bought a product on a sex shop? But men, they need way more products. Have you thought that they need something to keep them lasting long? For making it to be hard. All those things related to the male physiology that we don't have issues with. So men need way more products than what actually female. Okay, we could use some lube or some things like that, but how often do you buy those? But men, they are buying solutions way more often. And look how embarrassing. I'm not embarrassing to talk this, but I think it's funny. And what we, by the end, developed together as well was a subscription business. Every month, those clients of hers would receive a bag, you know, like these makeup boxes that we have for female like products. Once a month you receive some products home, like a surprise. It would be more or less similar to this. They would pay a monthly fee, and every month they would receive basically the products they are already using and some surprise, something new for them to try. After 2 months, so 1.5 months that we worked together, and the 2 weeks that I did the follow-up, she was able not only to leave her job as a teacher, but also hire her husband to work with her, because the income from the business was already more than what they both were having as working for someone else. And now she's doing partner with other businesses. Let's say she does an after-work event for female when showing, I don't know, lingeries and new satisfiers and lubes and all that in a very, friendly way. And she talks and she goes also to some fairs with her products. So it's very interesting how you can grow just because you get the confidence to be the influencer of your own business, and when you have this right technique and strategies. So those are just 2 of the many cases I have of results that we were able to develop together in just 6 weeks. So I am very excited to work now with female entrepreneurs in Sweden. So we develop business ideas and we grow together. And we are all deserving of being the face of our businesses, knowing, well known female entrepreneurs. And yes, I will leave you today with an invitation to keep following me on social media and talking about influence, branding, and negotiations. So, thank you for tuning in with me today, and I will see you soon. Bye.